What does a SkyTrain station, a lake with its own light show, and a perfect-sized shopping mall all have in common? They are all a short walk from a Coquitlam neighborhood that most people don't even know exists. I didn't know it was there either until one day, when I was in college, a friend of mine asked me for a ride home and directed me into that neighborhood. At the time, I thought, cool place, small family homes beside the Coquitlam River and still walkable to Coquitlam Center, which might have also been the first sign in my life that I was destined to become a real estate agent. Today, I'm going to take you through what it's like to live in New Horizons right here in Coquitlam. Are you ready? Let's go. Hi, my name is Simon Liu, and I'm your friend in real estate here in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. I have helped people make smart real estate moves across Greater Vancouver for nearly 2 decades. If you're thinking about buying or selling real estate in Burnaby or the Tri-Cities, my team and I would love to help. I invite you to send a message using the information below. Let us help you find your happy home. Back in the 1980s and the 1990s, the city of Coquitlam granted a new subdivision near the new Coquitlam Center shopping mall. It was a master-planned suburban expansion that promised to offer a new horizon of modern entry-level detached homes and townhomes. It still holds true 30 years later as one of the most affordable pockets in the Lower Mainland. Today, we're talking about New Horizons in Coquitlam, BC, where it is, who actually lives there, what it costs, and honestly, who probably should not move here, because it is not for everybody. Stay tuned, because one of the prices I'm going to show you is actually down from last year, and it's not the one you'd guess. Okay, so where is New Horizons? This little Coquitlam neighborhood sits to the east of Coquitlam Town Center in an area that features Windsor Gate community by Polygon Homes, from Pipeline Road on the west to the Coquitlam River to the east, Lincoln Avenue on the southern border all the way up to David Avenue to the side. Here's the thing that makes it special. A lot of Coquitlam is classic suburbia, cul-de-sacs, 2-car garages, and a golden retriever named Tucker. And Tucker probably has more yard than the average size of a downtown condo. It's lovely, but it's spread out. New Horizons is different. It is one of the best walkable neighborhoods in Coquitlam, and almost downtown feel without the sirens going off every 20 minutes. You can leave the car at home and still get your groceries, your coffee, and your steps in. And if you're new to the area and comparing options, this is exactly the kind of spot that people mean when they say they want an affordable home in Metro Vancouver with enough space without going to Chilliwack. So, who are your neighbors going to be? Great question, because I asked that too. New Horizons is a bit of a mix, and I mean that as a compliment. There are young professionals and couples who work in Burnaby or downtown who want the SkyTrain nearby. Families who want a large townhome close to everything. And this last group caught me off guard. There's a lot of downsizers that have landed here. Folks who sold the big family home so they can lock the door and fly to Palm Springs for half a year. They probably checked the Coquitlam rain forecast from the lounge chair purely for entertainment. It is diverse. What ties them all together is a simple trade. They either give up a huge yard in exchange for convenience, or they traded in an extra 20 minutes of commute for more space and fresh air. And for a lot of people, once they discover what it's like not to sit in traffic for most of the day, they never look back. If you're finding this information useful and you are even a bit curious about the Tri-Cities, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. We put out a new neighborhood guide every other week. Now, before we get to the fun part, the prices, stick with me, because later I'm going to give you a list of people who should probably not move to New Horizons. And number 2 on that list is going to sting a little bit if that's you. Let's talk about getting around, because this is where New Horizons flexes. You have 2 SkyTrain stations basically in your backyard. Lincoln Station and Coquitlam Central. You can walk out your lobby, ride the Evergreen line, and you can have a commute from Coquitlam to Burnaby or downtown Vancouver without touching a steering wheel. Coquitlam Central even gives you access to the West Coast Express. If you like to stare at a train window like you're the star in a sad part of a movie, the West Coast Express has got you covered. For drivers, you're minutes from Lougheed Highway and a short distance from Highway 1, so a weekend trip to Whistler won't take a weekend to get there. But here's the underrated part, the walk score. You can live here with 1 car instead of 2, or in some cases, no car at all. And if you have seen the price of insurance and gas lately, this is not a small thing. That is a down payment for an investment property hiding in plain sight. People always ask me what is there to do in Coquitlam. If you live in New Horizons, the answer is simple. Just take a step outside. Because one of the amenities here rivals a garden people pay for to get into in Vancouver, and this one's free. Number 1, Coquitlam Center. It is one of the biggest malls in the region, and it is a short stroll away. The mall features a Walmart, a T&T, an amazing food court, and every useful store that you need. When it is raining sideways in November, and it will, Axel Rose warned us, you can do a whole day in there without an umbrella. Number 2, Lafarge Lake. This is a man-made lake stocked with rainbow trout for the fishermen, a walking loop around it, and an amphitheater for those Elton John cover band. Nothing says Coquitlam summer like a man in rhinestone glasses singing Rocket Man beside a lake stock full of trout. You think I'm joking, but I'm serious. I'm gonna have a link for you in the show notes. Every winter, it turns into the lights at Lafarge, which is honestly one of the better free things to do in December. Bring a hot chocolate, bring a date, bring your mom, go by yourself. Number 3, Town Center Park. Numerous sports fields, which are home to Coquitlam Metro Ford Soccer Club, Percy Perry Stadium, a skate park, beach volleyball courts, and a botanical garden that rivals Van Dusen, only because there is no entry fee. Plus, you have the City Center Aquatic Complex, the Public Library, and Douglas College, all clustered in the same walkable core. And for the golfers, Westwood Plateau Golf and Country Club is a short drive up the hill. If you've made it this far into the video, I know what you're thinking. Simon, this all sounds great. So what is the catch? Well, the catch has a dollar sign in front of it. Let's take a deeper look. All right, so how much does it cost to live in Coquitlam, specifically in New Horizons? I'm going to give you real numbers as of the middle of 2026. Right now, the median price for an attached home in New Horizons is sitting around $738,000, and you're paying roughly $730 per square foot. So let me break that down to real homes. If you're in the market for a 1-bedroom condo in this part of Coquitlam today, you can find a home for under $400,000. A comfortable 2-bedroom condo, the kind most of my clients buy, runs anywhere from the mid 600s up to about $900,000, depending on the age of the building and the size of the home. Want more space? A 3-bedroom townhome in New Horizons, and there are honestly some really nice ones up here, generally lands between $1 million and $1.2 million. And if you want a detached house, your own patch of grass, well then brace yourself. The detached medium sale price is around $1.2 million, and the more renovated homes sell for just under $1.4. The good news for buyers is that the detached sale prices are actually down a few percent from last year. Now, if those condo and townhome numbers made you sit up, that is the point. This is the same reason people keep telling me that New Horizons is the value story of living in Coquitlam. You're buying walkability and transit for less than you would pay for the same lifestyle closer to Vancouver. So who actually wants to live in New Horizons? For one, the active community loves it out here. On any given night, it seems like half of the neighborhood has gone for a run, walk, or ride in the neighborhood. Families who have children playing soccer love it here. The Coquitlam Metro Ford Soccer Club is one of the best run programs in the province, and most of the practices are at Town Center Park. First-time home buyers in the Tri-Cities, and move-up buyers who want a condo or townhome close to everything. If Vancouver priced you out, and let's be honest, Vancouver has priced out most of us, this is a smart landing spot. Seniors should seriously consider moving here for the low-maintenance lifestyle with the mall, the lake, and all of the medical amenities within walking distance. If that is you, you're going to be very, very happy here. Okay, the part I promised, and I hope that you stayed for. Who should stay away from New Horizons? Number 1, if you dream of a house with a large lot, a big private yard, a workshop, and space between you and your neighbor, this is not it. You will pay a premium here for the convenience, not for the land. When it was planned, part of the concession was to cut the lots into smaller sizes so more people can afford it here. Lot sizes here are between 4,000 to 5,000 square feet. Go a little further out and your dollar stretches more. Number 2, if you are chasing the absolute cheapest entry price in the Tri-Cities, New Horizons is not going to be it. All that walkability and transit is baked into the price. You're paying for the location, and the location knows it. I told you it would sting. Number 3, if you hate long commutes, this place is quite far from downtown Vancouver, even though you have 2 SkyTrain stations nearby. Now, none of this makes it a bad neighborhood. It just makes it a right fit for some people and a wrong fit for others. And helping you figure out which one you are before you buy is literally my whole job. So there it is, living in New Horizons in Coquitlam. Walkable, well-connected, a genuine hidden gem for the right buyer. And honestly, overpriced for the wrong one. If after all that, you're thinking this might still be your happy home, let's talk. Your first step is to email me at info@happyhomesvancouver.com or send a text message to 778-688-6838. And let's get you settled into your happy home. If you found this video helpful and want to see more of it, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel or share with a friend so that you can help us help more people. In the meantime, check out my full guide on moving to Coquitlam. We'll have a link for you in the show notes. Again, my name is Simon Liu, here to serve you here in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.